G'day, ZiggyD here with another Wolcen guide. In this video I want to showcase the power of the Endgame town system in farming gold, Primordial Affinity, and legendary crafting reagents. This game is quite gold hungry, and like me you might find yourself at Endgame needing a lot of gold for socketing gems and upgrading the Endgame town. And also like me you might find yourself barely getting enough to cover costs from picking up gold and selling rares. You see, selling rares and picking up gold off the ground, that's plebeian work. It's working for minimum wage. To make the big bucks, you have to make your gold work for you by investing. After a few priority upgrades on the Stormfall screen, you will go from barely breaking even to earning tens or even hundreds of thousands of gold each expedition. To set this up, you want to first invest in upgrading your productivity and maximum available projects in the palace. This will let you get a lot of work done in the background for each expedition you run. Then the objective is to upgrade and restore the Seeker's Garrison, Shipyard, and Stormfall Trade Assembly. These upgrades will unlock a variety of randomized missions that you can send your underlings on to fetch gold, primordial essence, and various items. They'll occasionally fail, and sometimes they'll bring back something unexpected, but these missions are generally quite profitable and well worth investing into for each set of expeditions you do. The way these missions work is you have a set amount of productivity, and this is used on whatever projects you have chosen when you complete an endgame activity. Doing high-level expeditions with modifiers multiplies the productivity, so it's quite possible to get several hundred productivity for each expedition run. Focus on building up your base productivity with Stormfall Palace upgrades and you'll get enough from expeditions to instantly complete most missions, with only the longer, more rewarding ones taking multiple expeditions to complete. What rewards each mission from the Seeker's Garrison and Trade Assembly will give you is randomly rolled. Running expeditions and completing missions will generate new missions in these buildings. So if you keep doing them, you'll notice that there is some pretty fantastic missions that'll come up from time to time. A good example is legendary crafting catalysts. These missions to retrieve catalysts have been my single biggest source of legendary crafting materials, which has helped me craft some pretty insanely good endgame gear. Long-term min-maxing of gear is going to be a lot easier with a steady supply of legendary entropy orbs and Tears of Erebin. Another useful tool to take advantage of is the Energy Instiller and Siphon Chamber. These allow you to convert sums of gold into primordial essence and vice versa. Long-term, 100,000 gold for 10,000 primordial essence is not a bad deal if you want to power level one of your skills, which can be especially important for spells since many of them scale their base damage from levels. Keep your people running these missions in the background as you work on endgame, and you'll also be able to save up for some of the major long-term goal upgrades, like the east and west wings of the Primordial Institute, which unlocks an extra skill slot and an extra passive point. Overall, I quite like this endgame town system. It's great for extra rewards, and it gives some longer-term goals you can work on in the background while doing expeditions. It's a nifty little addition to the endgame. These upgrades are all account-wide as well, meaning they'll be available and provide their benefits to any future characters you create. Anyway folks, that's it for now. I'm ZiggyD, and thanks for watching.